Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Do you like waking up and not being tired? Drink coffee. Coffee. We are T-minus 10 minutes until we head off to Koh Rong Island. Koh Rong Island is an island. It's in the...
Hey Google, where is Koh Rong Island?
According to Wikipedia, Koh Rong is the biggest of the islands off the coast of Sihanoukville in the Gulf of Thailand. It stretches from...
Gulf of Thailand. We're going to the Gulf of Thailand, Koh Rong Island, Cambodia's premier tropical island, and we're headed there right now. Sara, did you finish being your T's? Get those T's B's. Don't J all over your B's.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
Alright, here we are at the bus terminal, the shuttle bus terminal, minibus, I don't know what you want to call it. La Rita Express. Got some coffees on the order. And bus leaves in about 10 minutes. 7 a.m. bus, nice and early. Takes about, I'd say 7 hours to go Phnom Penh to Koh Rong Island, but we're gonna see. Cheers to beers, my dears. Alright, we're sitting outside the pier at a restaurant and waiting for our boat. The ride, how long was that? I was going to time that. It's 1 after 7, so it's 6 hours. It's 1 after 7? Yeah, it's 10 after 1. So, yeah, about 6 hours. One stop for a half hour for lunch, one stop for a bathroom. So from there we took a tuk-tuk, cost $4, and that guy took us to the pier, and then we bought the ticket, $22 return ticket to Koh Rong with, there's I think 3 or 4 companies you can get it from, so that's the plan. 2:30 we'll be on a boat and we'll be headed to the island.
It's racist, you can't do that.
What?
Cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that.
Fortunately, this is the boat, not that one. Yeah. Let's fucking go. Look at that water! Turquoise, baby. That's what you look for. That's what you're looking for in some water, some turquoise action. Oh, this looks like great. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed. A little vacay away. We go that way now. Sun is down. Pool's looking fresh. There's some cards? Yeah. Don't look over here, I'm ashamed. Well, it's about 6 a.m. on 4K Beach. Whoa, I almost stepped on that crab. And the sun is creeping up. Not exactly the perfect day for a sunrise, but still very, very beautiful out here. So, why are we in Koh Rong? It's pretty freaking obvious, isn't it? It's beautiful here. But this is the second time we've been to Koh Rong. The first time was almost exactly 10 years ago. 10 years ago on this day. I was just saying this in the video. I was literally going
10 years ago.
Oh, there's one comment. Ooh, who could that be from? Be careful, Nixon.
Cut that, cut that, cut that.
In 2012, We did a tour of Southeast Asia. We backpacked around, went to almost all the countries. I think it was about 2 months that we spent. And we ended up going to Koh Rong for my 30th birthday. 10 years later, the return to Koh Rong. And I just gotta say, it's completely different. 10 years ago, this place was nothing. It was, it was this beach, but nothing built on it. It was white sands, turquoise waters, and none of this that runs along here. I mean, this is a resort, this is a resort. There's like 4 resorts along here, like right in a row. When we were here before, it was just some huts. We were finding snakes in our room. There were no roads. You couldn't get anywhere else. If you were dropped off at a resort, and there were, I think, about 4 or 5 resorts on the whole island, you just couldn't leave that resort because there was nowhere to go. There was no way to get there unless you got a water taxi. That was a pretty cool experience, actually, because it was the first time we were on like a tropical island, staying in like one of these little hut things. Let me take you around, show you around a little bit. So this is Longset Pier here. This is where the boat dropped us off. You probably can't see it, but there's some lights you can kind of see over there. That's the town. There's a town over there, somewhere over there. I think it might be there. It might be around the corner. There are roads now. We could drive there. We could rent a scooter and drive there on the back roads and stuff. There's not really any good reason to get over there because we do have a store here and a few restaurants. We're only here for 4 days, so we won't exhaust them. Man, the sand is so soft. It's so nice. Had some pizza last night. I was telling everybody about how you can get this delicious food over here. So I want to share it with them, Sara. Stop trying to keep things to yourself. You gotta share that stuff with the world. Jeez. You gotta keep it real, you know? You can't just be telling people like this Instagram story. This is what it's all about. We're all about, as we say in Canada. Delicious made by an Italian guy, which is important because they know the proper cheese to sauce ratio. A lot of people don't. And what was that? This guy busting people? Can rent Sea-Doos, buzz up and down the water there. They got these inflatable toy things, some ATVs over there. What is this, a mermaid? I didn't know there were mermaids in these waters. Yeah, this lady's not out yet, but she usually bakes up some little desserty stuff. Hello. So it ended up taking us about 8 hours to get here from Phnom Penh. Oh, shut up. We get 3 full days here. And it mostly is going to be nothing other than relaxing, getting some beers and sitting around and going for swims and stuff. Maybe some morning walks like this one. This path kind of goes through all the resorts. It's not a road, it's pedestrian only. Four till 6. Gin or vodka mixer $2, can of beer $1, cocktail bucket $9. What else do you need? Drinks, music, something. Not a bad place to sit. But the prices here are generally, I mean, you can get a beer for $1 here at happy hour. At the one place, the Longset Resort, is $1 all the time for their cans of beer. Our place is $1.50, $1.50 for a Coke here even. You're drinking beers, which we buy at the store because they're $1 less. A meal is going to cost you probably $5 minimum, and I would say like $7 kind of is probably closer to the average, between 5 and 7. I have no idea.
Tori Amos.
I'm not a lesbian, so.
Cut that. Irish band had hits with Linger, Salvation, and Zombie.
Cranberries.
Correct. Which famous Icelandic singer?
York.
Do I even need to read the rest?
I don't know if you can read that. Vermicelli, seafood salad, $5.50. Barracuda with ratatouille, $7. Fish fingers, $3.50. Got some chicken schnitzel and spaghetti and stuff. This is the restaurant. And we got this pool, which is nice. We've swam in both the ocean and the pool a bunch, so I don't know, it's nice to have a pool where you don't want to get sandy. You just jump in and sit in a lounger, jump in the pool, or sit in a lounger, jump in the ocean. Either way, you're pretty happy. You don't need the pool, but I don't feel like it cost us that much more to have it. It was $55 for the room per night, and that was just by contacting the hotel. Scarlet Sales Resort. We got a gym, which is weird. You see people at night working out in here in their little glass box. This is us. Little cabana. Can't see anything because it's dark in here because Sara's sleeping in here. Dork. Alright, here's the deal.
I got bites.
You got bites. That's one thing. Koh Rong has sandflies, mosquitoes, probably some other stuff. This stuff works, right?
Yeah, it works really well actually. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of that on right now.
So that works, and we bought that at the store on the island, and I think the price of it wasn't that bad. I don't know what it was. Okay, I was explaining our days. Our days consist of breakfast, well, usually coffee. We brought our own coffee fin, like a little cafe fin is what they call them in Vietnam.
Ryan Blution bought their own coffee. And then we drink beer. And then
We have
like
lunch.
now this is where we are.
Yeah, usually we start drinking when at lunch.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No, on holiday, on a tropical island with white sand beaches and turquoise waters. Like, actually, I'm surprised at how little the younger crowd drinks. Because when I backpacked, that was like what we did. This is my transition into old man Ryan.
Yeah.
Now that
The
I'm
youth.
turning 40.
Cut that. The youth of today, man.
Yeah. They're smart, and they're like they try hard to be good, which is nice. You want that in a person, but they're kind of lame. They're probably saying the same thing about us, though.
Yeah.
All right, good. I hope they are. I hope they're calling me old man Ryan in the comments right now. Oh, that sun is hot. It's not the best time to be coming out here, but it's also pretty, it feels amazing when the sun is that hot and you dip into this water. The water is actually really warm. It feels good now. Not too warm, but it's got that turquoise color. The sand is white, so you can see down to the bottom, and it just gives that beautiful blue. This is a tour of our little cabana. This is our front porch area. Go Bills. Sarah's relaxing with a cold beverage, and she was eating some Tong Garden. Tong Garden is a brand of party snack. Now I have come up with the idea of starting a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, and it's going to be called Tong Garden. And then when you walk in, they give you a pair of tongs, and they're like, these are your tongs, and you can use those tongs to get the food you want at Tong Garden. So this is the front door. You can see by this mat here that we are welcome at this place, which is nice. I like being welcome. And there's me. Look at me. Pink Floyd shirt, bathing suit on, hair is a bit of a mess, a little bit of salt in it. It's beach life. Beach life. And it comes with some hot water. There's a fridge here, which is nice. We're gonna close that up. Bed is nice and big, comfy enough. I've been sleeping really well, actually. There's a TV here. I haven't turned that on. I don't even think there's a remote for it. If there is, I don't know where it is. Safe little hangar area. Got an AC, which is nice because it is pretty hot. And there I am again. Bathroom. Whatever. That's it. Just a short little jaunt to the pool and the ocean and the gym, which has kind of a zoo-like quality to it.
You filming me?
He's having fun.
Yeah, he's
It sucks that we're white, eh? It's like, it's so hard to have fun when you're white. We're just so lame.
Cut that, cut that, cut that.
Take care. Comb your hair.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the